Hello, welcome to Odog's Corner. I'm Odog, and this is Odog Survives Dune Awakening, episode 6, I believe. Hopefully I got that right. Let's go ahead and make us a sand bike. So first thing we need to do is, let's see, what all do we need to make? It's the main quest, isn't it? So I need 3 treads, an engine, a chassis, and a hull. So actually need 4. What's it? Might need at least one more of those. Engine, chassis, hull. Looks like I've used up all the stuff. There was a mission. I need another engine and 2 treads, which I unfortunately cannot make. What do I need? I need more copper. Okay, so I'm going to need to get some more copper. We'll finish that quest on our way to do the trooper quest. Okay, hopefully that's going to be enough copper.
I see someone.
And we emptied our blood bags so we can get some more. So let's go ahead and take all of this. Oop, we didn't need the glove, but okay, so we need, no, we got to make the copper ingots. Okay, so if we pick up, it didn't have us make one, but I know we're going to need a welding torch. I gotta wait for the ingots. Okay, and it says we need to learn the small chemical refinery now. That's that. Oh. That's weird. Okay. So what do we need for this chemical refinery? We need copper. So we can put down the shadow. And then we just need to wait for the copper. Okay. Surprised it didn't have us make the bike first. Guessing that's going to be after we do that. So how much? We're not going to have enough. We need more. So let's go find some more copper. There's another node there. But the sand bike is your first vehicle. That makes it easier to get around. Once you get a thropter later on in the game, it'll become even quicker getting around. I very rarely use my sand bike later on. Sometimes it's convenient if you got stuff you need to do close to your base. To just use the sand bike instead of jumping in the thopter. Yep. Hello, Mr. Worm.
Sector weather alert.
Yep, and we got a sandstorm coming in now. So we need to get inside. Is that going to be enough? We need 45, I think it said. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think we're one short. Let's see. And technically, I looted a fuel cell, so I don't even really need to make one, but it's not going to let me finish that until I do. Oh, maybe I'll have enough. Yeah, I'm going to have enough. I actually have to make a fuel cell, or can I just loot one? Yeah, looting one was fine. So I'm going to need to get some more copper again. I got plenty of Servox. I need, yeah, one more wheel and one more engine. As you can see, the sandstorm, as it goes over, you can see it on the map. And we're going to need this to make the bike. And just put all the pieces on. What am I missing? I'm missing the PSU. Did I not make one of those? I mean, I guess I don't need one. And let me show you. Another thing I looted was this copper wire, and that's what you need to repair your vehicle parts. You can see this PSU is pretty heavily damaged. We can go ahead and repair it. Every time you repair something, you do lose some durability. Let's go ahead and fill up there. Let's see what. I actually have quite a bit of fuel. So let's go ahead and put this in here. And we're up to 15 days. You can get up to, I think it's 20 days, 20 hours or something like that. So here we go, and we refuel the bike. We still got half a thing of fuel left. Do I have any room for this? No, I do not. Let's see. Wrong tool. And we want storage. Okay. We need to drive the bike.
That's it, Offworlder. You're ready. I'm waiting at Mirzabar. That's the great rock formation that looks like a giant hammer. Be careful. Vehicles are fast, but nothing can outrun Shai Hulud. You can only hope to get between safe areas more quickly. I'll see you soon.
As you can see, it's now sending us across the gap. We do not want to do that yet because we want to do the trooper quest. So let's see. Could do that one as well. So let's take some money with us, and we'll take a quick trip to Arakeen or Harko Village to do that quest. Okay. Let's see, I need one more of those. Can I make... I want the inventory. So let's go get some more copper. And of course I missed. So we need one more wheel and an engine, and I want the inventory as well. That way we can put stuff on the bike when we get full. Really shouldn't let myself get this out of all the blood. Fuel generator. More copper. So we need an engine. Another tread. And the inventory. Ooh, the inventory is going to take a lot. Okay. We'll do the inventory when we get back. So that's going to take a while. We didn't get an inventory, did we? Yeah, here. I'm not going to need that. Okay. Okay. We got an engine and 2 treads for that quest. So those are the 2. Let's go ahead and do the Solido. Don't remember where that is. Fabricated Solido replicator. As I recall, those are, yeah, salvage metal. Okay, we can do the inventory. And the Solido is pretty much for the multiplayer aspect of the game. If you build a base you think is really cool, you can save it. You can use it yourself to rebuild this somewhere else if you have the materials. You place down the blueprint and then you add the materials you need to it. You can also sell them on the market in the cities. Oh, let's see, did we get the, yep. So we're going to need the tool again. Where did I put it? Did I not? I swear I put it in one of these. Oh, it's in this one, isn't it? Yeah. So. Now have an inventory on our bike. So we don't need the Solido. Okay. So let's head back to the trade post. And this will be much quicker now that we have transportation. We see, however, the bike does cause a bit of a ruckus that makes the worm react more to. But like I said, down here you'd have to like sit on the sand and wait for the worm to come to actually it be a problem. While you are in a vehicle, you do not get heat stroke, which is a nice feature. And the reason I want the inventory is I want to load up as much stuff as I can before we head north. Like I said, we got to do the trooper quest first. Let's finish up this quest as well. Like I said, all these people don't make it easy to get back to the trade post, do they? You don't have to park here, but I like to, just in case a sandstorm blows in while you're inside. bike building, deliver items. Deliver. Bike building, yes, these will do nicely, and I trust you can put these sand bike components to good use. Thanks for all your efforts, friend. If we ever meet face to face, I'll buy you a spice beer. Take care out there. And now we have a bunch of other quests. These are all for the heading north. We'll go ahead and accept them. You need to talk to the recruiter for House Conan, recruiter for House Atreides, and you need to get a package from Mir to take to the Anvil, which is the next trade.
You keep coming back like this. I'll have... Indeed. I hope you have more brains than the last courier I hired.
So, we'll go ahead and switch this one to that, because that'll be the first thing we do. Let's get on the bike and let's check. I don't know that there are any more skills we really want. Right now. Yeah, let's take that one. Yeah, let's take that one. That way we now have 3 techniques. Max stamina or higher stamina while dehydrated. Let's go with more stamina, and then we'll get the other one on when we get some more. Oh, we were going to talk to the pilot. Oh, we'll do that. We're here. We might as well do it. I really should have built a tool. There's a tool that you pick up the sand bike and a couple of the other vehicles, and I forgot. Do we still have the money? Yeah. Oh, we actually got a booster in inventory. I guess we didn't need to make the inventory. Oh, we've got a cut array as well. This is a unique cut array. That'll give you slightly more copper, granite, and salvage metal, and it gives you iron, which the improvised one does not. Okay. So let's head to Harco Village. We're going to go there and head right back, so this will take a little time.
Gonna fly somewhere today? Use Atreides and
we'll go to Arakeen, since that's the one I accidentally clicked on. And then when we get back, we'll finish the troop requests, and hopefully we'll. We probably won't head north in this episode. I think doing the troop requests are going to take up the rest of the time, but we will see. Really should have gone to Harco. I think the load time for that is slightly faster, but oh well. I think we get a shield shortly after we get to the next area, which will be nice. That makes the melee easier, although the enemies in any given area, especially the tougher enemies in an area, will generally be able to get through your shield that you're able to use at that level pretty quickly. So, while it helps, it does not make you invulnerable. Maybe we should have saved this for the next episode as well. I forgot how long this takes. Okay, so we're here. I still have no clue how people die here, but apparently there's some sort of dupe bug that's involved with that. I have no clue. But like you're at full water, so I don't know even how they're dying. But Oh, I guess we have to actually go in. Yeah, there we go. Reach the settlement. Oh, actually, we need to make the backup tool. Can I research that here? Yes. And I don't think we can make that in our inventory. No, we'd have to go. We'll have to go back to base.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little?
And as you open more of the trade posts, they'll all be listed here. But right now we can only go to Griffin's Reach because that's the only one we've been to.
Mir's place? Yeah, I know it. Scavenger territory. Gonna cost you a few solari. Softer's always warmed up. Let's go.
You actually said it's going to cost you Solari. I thought it was free to go back to Haga Basin. There'll be more quests that take us back to one of the settlements. Although, since you no longer have to pay your taxes, I'm assuming that quest is no longer available. Or that part, it was part of a quest, so I'm not sure how that works. Oh, that's the... Okay. We are not doing that quest. We are doing bounty. No. Trooper basics. One thing about vehicles, when you're on them, you do not take fall damage. So you can just drive off cliffs. Preferably better than I just did there, but... Okay, this is going to take a little while. Really? That's where... And on these busy servers, people build everywhere. There's another degraded base. And again, the sub-fief console is fairly well protected, so it will probably mostly degrade before being shot at. And you can take damage when you're on the bike if they shoot at you. Or any vehicle. There's some guy built inside a like a overhang area. I could hit that chest again. I think it's been long enough now that it should have respawned. That one, I'm pretty sure, always drops a piece of armor. I could be wrong about that, though. Or a schematic for a piece of armor, I should say. So if a base is abandoned, the sandstorm will eventually destroy it. It takes a while, though. Pretty sure these guys are all in caves. The bikes will, or your vehicles will work as respawn points. see, that guy was a little tougher than your average. There was a explosive there. We'll have to drive around since I don't have the pickup tool. Let's see, we got some more skills. So we were going to pick up desert conditioning. We've got most of the Swordmaster skills we're going to need. So we're going to need to find that Swordmaster trainer. Although the advanced trainers are kind of higher level. There's another Shai Halud. So their quests they tend to be in higher level areas. So it'll probably be a while before we can unlock that. Although the first stage that unlocks the tier 2 of the skills, I don't think it's that hard, so maybe we'll do that next time we go to a town. Because the Swordmaster one is in Harco Village. As you can see, these regular mobs die to my ability pretty easy, but the quest mobs do not, so they are a little tougher. Yeah, he's over here. And another degraded base? Jeez. I'm surprised somebody built all this way out here. Looks like the sub-thief console is still here, so yeah, I don't have that tool on me. Yeah. Okay, so he is over there. Okay, see here. That was not him. Okay, so Edgeway Cavern is 97 meters up. So we're probably gonna have to climb. Yeah. Let's go through here. Oh, this was where they were. Okay. Let's loot the cave. And now we need to go back to the trooper trainer. Do I have any skill points left? No, I do not. Darn. We'll have to wait until we level up to get the trooper skill I want. maybe finishing the quest will give us enough XP to, and I have been forgetting to get blood, haven't I? But maybe finishing the quest will give us enough XP to level up. You see, if they get knocked down, they will heal themselves and get back up. As you can see, these guys were apparently a little bit tougher since most of them were not dying instantly to my knee attack. Okay, let's head back, talk to the trooper trainer, and then we'll call it there. I think this one's already going to be a little long because of how long it takes to do these trooper missions. And I'll skip the chest on the way back, so as not to take up more time. It's really not a bad idea to farm the... oh, there we go, we leveled up. To farm the downed ship and the testing station before you head up north, because you will need those components to build things. It's not 100% necessary. There are ships and testing stations up north, just they're much tougher. Or one of the ships doesn't have a lot of lootable containers. It's a very small POI, so it's actually easier to come back here sometimes and get the stuff you need until you can get to a ship that has more containers that are lootable. The other item that we got is a boost, which lets you, for a short period of time, go faster. A lot of vehicles have a boost, but not all. The buggy does not have a boost. And on the sand bike, you can either have a boost or an inventory. You can't have both, which is the same for the scout ornithopter. The assault ornithopter, which is a bigger one, you can have both, but it's slower than the scout overall. I gotta admit, the sand bike is kind of fun. It when you're going really fast, especially with the later bikes that get faster, it gets a little squirrely, like steering and stuff. But it is a fun vehicle to drive around in. There's also a DLC vehicle called the Treadwheel, which is pretty fun too. We'll probably build one of those much later on, so we have to unlock it via the DLC quest line. Ugh. Even when you're not going fast, sometimes it's hard to navigate on the bike.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine. It's over then. Good. Did they deserve to die? Who knows? But the deed is done regardless. They took me to a bar, got me drunk on spice beer and plied me with samuta. When the battle started, I could barely walk.
Sounds more like you were the problem.
Killing them changes nothing of who I am. But sour wine and sour vengeance are both to my tastes. Now shut your mouth and let me train you. I'd swear you're a fully trained trooper pulling one over on me. I can't figure out the angle on such a scam. Who are you? Nah, I don't want to know.
We end up hearing that some variation of, it seems more like you were remembering than me. I was training you from pretty much every trainer we talked to, and there is a reason for that, which we'll find out during this story. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed it. This is ODog on ODog Survives Dune Awakening. Have a good one.